Hey, what's going on, peoples? Welcome back to the Tea. We're glad to have y'all all back. We missed y'all. It was a heavy week, but
heavy 2 weeks.
Word. Okay, definitely heavy 2 weeks. We hope that everybody enjoyed their Mother's Day and it was great and prosperous and everything that you wanted and more. But right now, we got tea to spill. So, without further ado, let's grab glasses. And remember that discussion is the key before spilling your tea.
Like clings, ladies.
Yes. Okay.
That's my favorite juice.
All right, y'all. Y'all ready to spill?
Spill.
All right. Let's get into the spots of tea, dolls. All right. So first up, B.B. King passed away. He passed away at 89.
He lived a good life.
He did. He lived a really, really good life. For most of the people that don't know, B.B. King.
If you don't know, you need to get your life.
Word. Okay.
I mean, even if you never listen to his music, you at least need to know who he is because he's been in commercials forever.
Okay.
Even if you've gone out.
He has a restaurant, people. She has a freaking restaurant. Like, get it together.
Bar and lounge.
And then some. But he's a blues guitarist. Okay.
He is the king of blues.
Okay, the king. He died in Las Vegas and in his home peacefully. Thankfully, in his sleep. It's actually reported too that his daughter found out by social media and watching the news that her father passed away, and it was reported by his attorney, Brent Bryson. And it was actually pretty sad. The daughter she said to CBS News, she said, "I'm just very torn up. They wouldn't let me see my father since he passed. I don't know what to say. I can't believe they went to fighting and they kept him away from the family so he could go and not have the family say goodbye." So
that's terrible.
Yeah.
That's bad.
I think that's pretty...
Sounds familiar.
Beyond bad, but it's interesting as to why, every family has a secret. So,
yeah, for
whatever reason, obviously they wasn't allowed in the house. Because none of the rest of the kids were allowed in the house either.
And it probably all boils down to money.
Okay.
Like it always does.
Usually. And then after money usually comes drugs. Because I heard that a coke boy is down.
Yes.
Is a coke girl down?
Is his name? Honestly, I did not listen
real
to
name
him.
Is Lionel Pickens.
Yes, that's his real name.
Yes, Mr. Pickens.
He was. I mean, he was. I don't listen to Coke Boy, so I just familiarized myself with it today. We found out that he was shot 7 times.
7 times.
This morning between the hour of 3 and 4 o'clock, and
he was in his car, parked. He was in his Porsche Panamera, parked on the corner of Queens Boulevard and 85th Avenue. Unknown gunman at this moment in time opened fire on his car. Him and another associate, I don't know the other guy's name.
Right.
Were in the car and they both got hit really badly. Of course, as you know, Chinks had passed away, and right there on the spot. It's just crazy because from what from what the police have released on information, it's saying that the shots came from a distance from the Queens Boulevard area, and he was parked on the corner of 84th Avenue.
No boy.
It's just sad though.
It is. A lot of celebrities have reached out to show their love. Tahiri from Love and Hip Hop. Precious Paris from Love and Hip Hop.
Of course, French Montana.
Right.
The whole Coke Boy.
Right. The Weeknd. Who else did I see today? A bunch of people came out, showed their love via Instagram, social media to pay their respects.
Mm-hmm.
And my prayers go out to his family. I believe he has a son.
Yeah.
He does have a son.
He was with his child.
Okay, so prayers out to the family and for the child of Chinks.
Now this is alleged. There are media outlets out there reporting that there is a a young man out there boasting,
bragging,
that he
right? But you know what's funny about that? Because I
performs.
saw it, and it's like when I searched the name, it was an Instagram that he posted.
Yeah.
It's like 3 names that come up. So honestly, and then the main one with that main title, it's private and there's no pictures. Or maybe the person has me blocked. I don't know. I never met the person in my life. But it is going around that
for no reason nowadays.
they do.
It's
So
you just post a picture and like, oh, I don't like
right.
it.
Then again, I have a viral video, so maybe I made him mad one day. Who knows? But
yes, ice cream.
Right. There is a maybe he's lactose intolerant.
Hey, but you got it, bitches.
I got it. But so yeah, he's definitely out there boasting, and it's not cool.
No.
Well,
it's sad.
It's sad because I feel like, you know, people always like, oh well, you know, he's from here, he never shows love, but then when he's here, people shoot him up. You know, just like oh Lord, 50.
Yeah.
50 was. I mean, he wasn't really like out at the time it happened, but he was building his career.
But he's been in the game since he's been active in the game since 2000.
Right.
And he's been affiliated with a lot of, you know, clearly, you know, as we said, Coke Boys. He's also affiliated with Stax Bundles.
Right. Rest in peace, Stax Bundles. Was it his birthday this weekend as well?
Yeah.
Wait. Or was it the anniversary of his death or something like that? Was this past week?
Something like that.
I'm not exactly 100% sure, but I know I saw a lot of posts about it this week.
But to flip what you said, it's sad because you know, first of all, allegedly it's us doing it to ourselves.
Right.
But you know, like when it's like, you know, like a white person doing it to a black person, you know, we're all like ready, like,
right.
oh,
But, you know, black violence is
let's
very
go
real.
burn down the fucking neighborhood. But when it's like, you know, us doing it to ourselves, again, allegedly.
And then also too, he's a person in the public eye.
Yeah.
And a lot of people in the hood are jealous.
Yeah.
Because they see that he has something, but everybody has the same 24 hours in a day.
Mm-hmm.
And if you feel like you had to kill him to do something for yourself, you're a terrible person.
No.
And I hope you burn in hell.
No, me personally, like, I honestly have never heard of him.
Right. I mean, like I said, I'm not a fan. I don't want to sit here because a lot of people who are all of a sudden fans now that he passed away.
Yeah.
I
can't think of a song.
I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't listen to that. So, but you know, at the end of the day, he was somebody. He was a person, and he deserves his respect.
He was a person. He was someone's child.
Right. He was someone's father.
Yeah.
So he deserved that, and you know, it's sad that we do this to ourselves, and it's a problem. And it happens very frequently in Queens because it was a couple years ago, a girl had got shot up on the 6 bus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right, and then, you know...
She was on her way home.
She was on her way home from a party trying to, you know, and she was really young. She was still in high school.
Yeah.
She was still in high school. I believe she was 16, and a local gang had, I believe, allegedly killed her. And, you know, when things like this happen, it's very sad because... You feel like you can. I mean, mind you, she was a 16-year-old girl. I'm not saying that she was a nobody, but
clearly, like, what could she have done to
right?
Like,
so what could she have done
that
to somebody off? And it's just a lot of people are jealous, you know. And it could be something minor as beauty, something as large as fame, and it's just crazy.
People get beat up and whatever just for stepping on someone's sneakers.
Right.
Word.
So we need to stop.
Which is like freaking petty.
That's why I don't go to the parade. That's why I don't go to the West Indian Day parade.
Yeah.
Let's move
on. Let's move on a little more.
This
is kind of heavy.
2 legends. I'm a slay one, and I'm gonna praise the other one.
Okay.
Which one y'all want first?
I'll take the slay for 500, Alex.
Slay for 500. So, the Lambs are yet again disappointed.
Stop talking about Mariah, please.
Miss
I'm still trying to figure out why y'all call Lambs. You know,
and I feel. I was gonna say my Chinese thing is a lamb, but it's a sheep. So go ahead.
Listen,
my
it's
bad.
still pork chops, okay?
Word.
I can't.
So Mariah Carey has yet again canceled a 4th show in a row.
4 in a row?
4 in a row.
Expect the 3 structure out.
For what? You ain't making no money.
It's due to bronchitis.
No,
And
bitch,
that should be a sign.
No,
Bitch,
that's-
stop singing.
that's not bronchitis. That bitch can't sing.
Hello.
Oh,
Because
Lord.
when it was first announced that Mariah was going to do this whole big show at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, I instantly said that something was wrong with Caesar's Palace. Why would you offer Mariah Carey, who clearly, and I've been saying she needs to learn her place. Boo, you are a legend. And if you want to keep your legendary status, then have a seat.
Well, I'm going to quote the Legends panel.
Okay?
Because they apparently did not know she was called Flop Mariah.
Okay?
Flop Mariah.
Flop Raya.
Because clearly what she's doing now, she's flopping.
This
Clearly.
is beyond flopping. Like,
Clearly.
and, like, just stop. Stop, Mariah. And, like, this was the
You know
time
what?
that you should approve yourself.
Just to cut in, this has nothing to do with what you're talking about. She needs to take Little Kim down with her ass, too. Just saying. But go ahead with what you're saying.
Shots fired.
Okay, we know. I'm gonna come back to that because I want to know. Yeah, but Mariah, like, I don't understand. You just need to have a
But she
seat.
looks horrible.
I think the Lambs.
Wait, Nikki, wow. Little Kim.
Catch yourself.
I caught myself.
Catch yourself.
I caught myself.
No, I took off Mariah.
Oh, I was talking about Kim because Kim
Okay.
looks a little rough too.
She done. Anyway.
I mean, the Lambs are showing up, and it's kind of sad to have to see this when you show up to a show and actually see the sign where it says that the show is canceled. She also
Are they getting their money back?
No, and the show is not
Wait.
being rescheduled.
Oh, so
Shoot. You paid how much to see who?
Forget
A ghost?
what you paid. You got people that's flying into Las Vegas just to go see this show. So they paying for flight, hotel.
So
like,
are you mean to tell me that Mariah is a scammer?
Mariah scammed y'all. You better think twice before you buy that.
She didn't even swipe your card.
Right? She just, you know what? The jig is up. The jig is up.
Okay.
Mariah Carey is broke, and she needed some money. So what she did was fake a tour
okay.
and try to get y'all money, and had a freaking contract saying you ain't getting your money back.
At
Crazy.
all. I honestly
Mariah Carey is a scammer.
the Lambs, I think y'all need to support
protest.
her and just, get it out to her and let her know that
Y'all need to protest.
she needs to have a seat. Just
Y'all need
if
to
you want to keep your
protest.
legendary status, have a seat.
Protest.
Okay.
Protest. Like, what do you mean you're not
She
getting
could
your
have
money
stopped
back?
that icon, just left it alone.
Ugh. Anyway, can we go to this
But
bitch?
according to the Legends panel, she's a legend.
Who are you praising now?
Now,
Because I'm
the
over
legend
it.
that I'm going to praise is Miss Janet Jackson.
Yes, Miss Jackson, if you nasty.
Okay.
That's my dear.
Now, this past Saturday, Miss Janet Jackson actually celebrated a birthday. And with celebrating her birthday on May 16th, she also went to Instagram to announce that she's coming back with some new music.
Yes, I love Janet.
Okay? Not only new music, excuse
Wait,
me.
we're getting more? Wait, there's more?
There is more. We're getting a
Johnny,
tour.
There's more.
We're getting a tour.
We're getting a tour! Oh my god!
Extra
Okay.
much?
Okay.
I love Janet Jackson.
But I do
Mind
love
you, I've
Janet
never
too.
seen. No, she performs really well live though. Like I've
Mhm.
seen her live performances on TV. She's an excellent performer. She will give you a show. Like
Hands down.
she's a great. She dances her ass off. Like
Okay.
no offense, but Beyonce,
Meanwhile, in my
Janet
head,
is back. Okay.
meanwhile in my head, crickets.
Oh!
Oh.
How dare you?
I've never, ever.
Well,
ever
my aunt
been on
was
the
a
Janet
very
bandwagon.
big Janet fan, so
I
that's
love
how
her.
I got into
Again,
it.
I love her in movies, but I've never been a fan of her.
Well,
music.
get your life.
No,
Pleasure
no, no, no,
principle.
No.
Okay.
I respect the music.
Okay.
I'm just not a fan of the music.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. We
I
here.
respect the music,
Okay.
but I'm not a fan
How'd
of
you
the
do
music.
it?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Why do you know how to do that? I
Oh.
hate you. Dun, dun, no, 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 no.
Congratulations, Janet. Go ahead.
Yeah, she's
Happy birthday, all
also
that
been
stuff.
using the hashtag conversations in a cafe. which
So is that the
possibly
name of the album?
That
may
sounds
be
like it. That's a nice
the
album
title
title.
of the album. Her
Sure.
producer, infamous producer, they pretty much work together damn near every album.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Jazz actually has been using the same hashtag as well. So
Okay,
it's
so there goes the promo.
possible
There
that
goes
that
the promo.
might be the title, but
I hope so.
we'll see. And it's said to believe everything is gonna happen this year, 2015. So we'll be looking forward to you, Miss Jackson.
I'm just happy her billionaire husband's let her do this.
Okay.
Because she clearly doesn't need the work. She doesn't need the money.
She definitely does.
Clearly doesn't need the money.
Okay.
She don't.
And that concludes your spots of tea, darlings. Hey, Cray!
Hold on.
Hey.
Gotta wet my whistle a little bit.
Okay, wet it up.
Moist.
I don't mean to laugh. I was just like, what? I saw one word and it made me laugh.
Get it moist.
I'm gonna tell you what part. It's not a serious situation, but I'll tell you what part made me laugh when I finish.
Uh-oh.
So here's the question. Hey, Alika, I have a friend who's in a relationship, and they've been fighting a lot lately. In parentheses, fist fighting, cops involved. And my friend even got arrested throughout the process. I've tried to warn him and help him out, but I feel like I can't anymore because I have a lot going on for myself that I have to maintain. How do I help my friend with the situation from a distance without hurting his feeling? And then it says sign confused. And that's why I was laughing because I'm like confused. Like, okay, I'm looking for a person so I can say such and such wrote us, but confused obviously.
They want to
Okay.
remain anonymous.
So okay. Basically, I've never been in a domestic situation.
You see the gears turning already?
Right.
Right,
You know.
I had to figure out how I was gonna put this. I've never been in a domestic situation.
Mhm.
I don't know anybody. To my knowledge, I don't have anybody who's been in a domestic situation. But I will say this: domestic violence is nothing to play with, and you have to take that with the most. You have to handle it very delicately, very delicately, and also be very aggressive at the same time. And I'm gonna explain what I mean by that. The reason why I say delicately is because you can't just tell your friend, listen, you need to get out, because their mind is not.
I'll leave.
Their mind isn't. They're in a mindset where this is something that they're used to. And they're just like, they might say they want to get out, but they might not be ready to get out. Now, why I say you have to also handle it aggressively, because you don't know how serious the other person is. They could have a gun, they could have a knife. If the person is stronger than your friend, it could get really serious. So, being that you want to help them, I understand that you have things going on, you can only get so involved. The best thing that I would tell you to do, still be there for your friend. If you can only do, a phone call or a text, just check up on them. At least every other day. At least. Because you're aware they're in the situation. Also, if there's any kind of outside help you can get them, you need to be able to get it for them. What I mean by that, if you have a friend who you know is maybe a cop, or if you have another friend who might be, I don't want to say ACS because I don't know if there's any kids involved, but maybe
But sometimes
some type of therapist.
Helps.
Yeah, some type of therapist, or what I wanted to say was not ACS, it's something else.
Adult Protective Services?
No,
They do.
Really?
Yeah,
Maybe no. There's like counseling. If you can find them some type of counseling. Sometimes there's facilities where they have counsel for women, or if it's a man.
I'm saying, like, is it two men, or is it a man and a
Well,
woman,
I don't
or
know.
is it two women, or
He didn't.
it was a specific.
The person, I can't even say he or she. They didn't specify what, if it was who the people who are involved.
Well,
But
there are okay. Either way, man, woman, child,
right, there
bird,
are some
cat,
types
dog.
of.
There are agencies out there.
Right, there are agencies out there. You have to do your homework. You know, if you have time, you know, Google is your friend for a reason.
Hello.
If the person is in New York, that's probably the best place. I mean, not the best place to be getting, you know, treated like this, but it's probably the best place for you, resource-wise, to find locations to help them out. But like I said, try to get them, you know, not comfort them, but because, you know, it's not a situation that you can really comfort, but try to still talk to them and be their friend. You can still be somebody's friend from a distance. So try to be there for them as much as you can. If you can't be there physically, try to see if you guys have more than one friend. Try to see if another friend can check up on them. And that's the best thing.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's the best thing I could tell you to do. And if the person who's going through this is watching, I wish you the best. If you need to come up with a plan to get out as well.
Yeah.
If you know the person has a schedule, you need to know their schedule, know when they're not around, and try to get your way out and, you know, get the police involved if you need to, and yeah.
Also, I know your segment, but I was going to interject too. Like, not for nothing. Like, also be very careful in the situation for yourself because now your best friend.
I have a friend.
Okay, your friend is in this relationship with this person who's clearly violent. They're being violent to your friend at the moment, but that violence can easily turn on you.
Yeah.
You can get hurt really bad, so definitely tread lightly with that.
Right.
Tread lightly.
Try to be as cautious as possible with the situation. Casey, did you have anything you wanted to add? Okay, so that will be all for A Cray today. I wish the person the best.
Yes.
And I hope you get out soon.
Real quick. That's serious.
Wow, yeah, that's real serious.
Kev, on a lighter note.
Yes, on a lighter note, let's get into this trend.
Okay.
So, as you guys remember, for like 2 weeks ago, I said that the Met Gala was the following day, the Monday, and that we would talk about it in this episode's version. Well, this episode's. Oh God, girl, I'm having a moment. See, that blonde is getting to me. In this episode of the trend called Chopped or Snatched.
Yes.
Basically, it's like you know.
You meant to say this episode's edition.
Yeah, this episode. Girl, whatever. They got the point. They're watching it. They got it. The first person I want to talk about in Chopped or Snatched is Miss Beyonce, Queen Bey. Beyonce
She
knows.
looks great.
Can I tell you?
I'm sorry.
It's your life.
I'm sorry.
Miss Knowles is wearing. I'm sorry, Mrs. Carter. She is wearing custom embroidered Givenchy.
Yes.
And I love her ratchet ponytail.
Okay.
Cray, since you started going, go first.
She looks like she's naked and dipped in diamonds.
Yes.
And rubies.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff.
I just loved it. I'm going to give y'all a little piece of insight that most people may not know.
Yes, please do, Beehive.
Bey decided to change her hair at the last minute. She changed her hair in the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
Because
wait, in the elevator?
In the elevator.
Yes, bitch.
Okay?
You're gonna have a moment in the elevator.
She was looking at the dress and her hair,
was
and
down apparently.
Her hair was down. It was still very locked, flowing. She just wasn't feeling it, and she turned to her makeup artist and hairstylist and said, "Listen,
Glam Squad, make it happen.
I'm not feeling this." And old girl turned to her and said, "Girl, what do you want me to do?" And they snatched that hair together into that high ponytail in that elevator because the concern was maybe cameras, and she didn't want that to get out. The artist, the makeup artist, didn't want that to get out.
Okay.
Especially being everything that happened between Solange and.
So what did she tell us? So I want the hairdo from the Proud Family?
I don't know, but
because that's not what it is.
Come on, Deshaunay. But
I was getting a lot of Ariana Grande, Nicki vibes with this.
Really?
They're doing ponytails.
Yeah. Well, the ponytail is a timeless trend. That's a trend that you can, clearly go from like casual to red carpet and make it work.
This is true. And she's been rocking it.
You didn't hear me? I was like, I'm hungry. But she looked really good. But as we go along, I have a point, but as we go along, because they're gonna be in there. So as we go along, I will say what I need to say.
So I need to go down the line real quick. Cray, chopped, or snatched?
Chopped. Snatched.
Ooh,
Sorry.
No, the first one stayed.
No, snatched. No, snatched. I'm sorry. I got all. You said chop first. I got a little excited.
She's excited.
Chop. Sorry. I got excited. She's extremely snatched. I love her outfit. I do feel she's a little naked.
She's very naked.
She's extremely naked.
She's super naked.
But
She's
I
naked
do.
dipped in diamonds.
She is naked and then I love this dress. Me personally, if they made one in my size, I might wear it. I might need a little extra more diamonds. You know, it's fine. Just a lot. Not a little bit, a lot. But it's really cute, and her ponytail is really nice.
Okay.
You couldn't even tell that it was a last minute change. You would think that's what she wanted to do.
Yeah.
And the butt looks right. Everything looks good. It was fit to her.
Yeah. Well, it's custom G1.
Right. So.
Okay.
Teddy.
Snatched
to the gods.
Yes. If I was a female, I would want to be buried in this dress. Honestly.
Well, clearly for me, this is definitely snatched.
Okay.
I might even go say it might be like the crown jewel of the Met Gala. But she's definitely snatched. I live for it. The next person up is Miss Rihanna. She is wearing it's pronounced Galope. The dress underneath we couldn't see. I couldn't find a picture of the dress underneath because no one posted a picture of her in the actual dress. But the cape that she's wearing.
Known fact about that I know.
She's giving me yellow brick road realness.
Okay, ease on down, girl.
But wait till I tell you the fun fact I found out.
Go ahead.
The person who made that dress, it took them 2 years. Well, the cape, it took them 2 years to make it.
Yes, honey.
Listen,
2 years.
Say what you want, right? Say what you want, but at the end of the day, that cape is worth more than anybody. Any of you bitches that was shading it. That cape is worth more than any of you bitches make in 5 years.
And not for nothing, for everyone,
long enough.
Maybe 20. Who knows?
For everyone that shaded Rihanna too about this particular dress, she kind of shaded y'all back when she was on the cover of the Vogue 2015 Met Gala edition again for the second year in a row. So.
Right. And then she broke the internet. I think she broke the internet
again. Big Bird comments and all.
With the Big Bird, there was a Peter Griffin one.
There was the pizza.
There was a pizza. There was an egg.
The yellow brick road I just mentioned.
It was so much. Oh my god! I think she broke the internet harder than Denzel at the fight.
Yeah.
Hey.
She broke it.
Excuse me.
And she broke it hard. Okay.
So, Teddy, do you have anything to add?
No, I really thought, as well as her accessories were up to par. Yes. But
I love the headpiece. I love the headpiece.
The cape itself, for me, the cape and the headpiece is what really gets me because it's the detail on that cape. That cape,
and it goes well with the theme. What was the theme this year?
The theme was it's the Asian theme called Through the Looking Glass.
Right, and it looked
basically it was highlighting Asian couture.
Right, and she definitely did that for me.
She definitely did. The only thing I just wish I would have seen though was her actual dress.
Right.
I know she wore a black mini, but I don't know exactly what it looked like.
Right.
But for me, she is definitely snatched. I live.
Okay.
I live.
Snatched.
And next up we have. I'm gonna do a couple this time around. Let's change up a little bit.
Okay.
We have Mr. and Mrs. West in Roberto Cavalli. Mrs. West is
Don't
wearing.
You mean Beyonce Part 2?
Okay.
I mean,
you know, there are the lower end budget of it.
No.
Okay, because we here.
That's not what I meant.
We here.
So when
come
you
on,
see that
say it.
dress,
Come on.
That dress looks like.
You better bring it round the bend.
Naked, dipped in.
Bring it round the
feathers.
Bend. Come on.
It looks like feathers.
The dress has feathers
and pearls on the top.
No, it's pearls and those stones too.
Right, well, whatever. She looked like Beyonce Part 2.
Come on, y'all.
Mrs. West.
I'm waiting for Part 3.
Come on.
Mrs. West is wearing a white long sleeve Roberto Cavalli dress with feather detail on the train. Mr. West is wearing just a plain, simple, very clean line black Roberto Cavalli tux. Continue.
I said all I had to say.
That was everything you had to say?
She's Beyonce part 2. There's nothing else that needs to be said.
I would just say one thing though, because I've seen an interview she did, and she was saying how when she had North, she was very concerned about her body weight and everything.
Mm-hmm.
This definitely does not say.
It doesn't. She looks good. I just
compared to last year,
she's like, I am very much proud of my body.
Who wouldn't be proud of that body?
She's giving very much good boob.
Okay,
Good boob.
she's just giving me good body.
Good boob. Good boob.
Is there anything else you wanted to say, Daddy?
No, because I completely agree with you. When I saw her on the red carpet, I just felt like it was
Beyonce part 2.
Beyonce, like
Beyonce.
yeah.
Beyonce.
So is it says she is very much, or wait, because I did them as a couple, so is it safe to say they are very snatched together?
Together they're snatched.
Together they're snatched.
Apart, Kanye is snatched and Kim is
Double snatched?
No, she's very chopped.
Apart?
Only
Wait,
because
apart she's chopped?
apart she's chopped, and I'm only saying that the dress is nice, but it's very Beyonce like. And apparently it's a part 3.
Yes. So you guys ready for part 3? Then?
I'm ready for Beyonce part 3. Let's get into
Okay.
Beyonce
Since
part
we're
3.
calling this Beyonce part 3, her actual name is Miss Jennifer Lopez, and she is wearing another embroidered dress. This time in red by
It's a
Versace.
dragon.
Yes, a dragon. It's definitely a
Mhm.
dragon.
I mean, that one, I like that one better than Kim's. Only
Mm-hmm.
because it's a dragon and I think
and it goes with
okay.
the theme.
Right, and it goes with the theme. This is very much more Beyonce. This is Beyonce part 3, and the only reason why I gave her part 3 instead of part 2 is because even though hers is very similar, it's also very different.
Mhm.
I feel like Kim's was very much like Beyonce's, just literally in a different color.
Okay.
This is not only in a different color. There's more design to it. There's actually a dragon involved. The end. It doesn't like Beyonce looked like she had diamonds on her, and they were like dripping to the floor. Same thing with Kim. Like she had stones, and then feathers somehow came out and were dripping to the floor. This one does not look like that. The red at the bottom, it looks more of a. This is the tail of the dragon look, and she's very hot.
Yeah.
But it's still Beyonce part 3. But it's still very. She's Spanish, right? Latin-esque.
Latin-esque.
But still Asian theme, yes.
Okay.
It looks very nice to me.
Okay, let me say this.
Mm-hmm.
I love the dress. I particularly don't think J-Lo's entire body looks right in the dress.
Oh, you talking
I think she could have more curve.
I kind of feel like it's
Well, she had a lot of ass
the
show.
boobie and the booty. It's the boobie and the booty.
But you know what it is? This is how Jen likes to dress. Do you guys remember what was at the Grammys?
Sure.
That year with Puff?
With the green dress?
Oh,
The
the
green
Oscars.
blue. Oh, was that?
No, that was the
this
Grammys.
was the Grammys.
Yes, green dress.
she
What
was
that,
very-
2000?
I don't remember the year. I was young, but
she doesn't show her stuff.
Yeah.
Right, she likes to show her stuff. That's what she got. I mean, she ain't got no bakery going back on there, so.
See, now for me, okay, the dress is really nice. I like the dress. It's creative. I like it. The only thing for me, in one photo, the first photo where she's standing with her hand on her hip,
Mm-hmm.
the bottom of the dress doesn't look like it matches her skin complexion. Like it's supposed to be like a nude thing, and the nude is off.
Right.
But in the other picture where she's showing the backside,
Okay.
it looks like she has nothing on. It looks like her ass is just out.
Right.
And it looks like her butt is frumpy, and it
Yeah.
got like
it's a little
potholes
saggy. Like it's a little
in
saggy.
her thigh.
She's giving me a little saggy.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of torn between this. For me, she's like.
She's chopped.
She's like borderline chopped, not a full chop. Maybe she might just have like a CH going on.
This is the line between chopped and snatched.
She's
like right here.
Yeah.
Like right here. Like on the line. She's on the line. She is tap dancing on that line.
Also, too, I hate her hair and I hate her makeup.
And she could have done a better
She looks
makeup
very
with
like
her hair
washed
now.
out.
Yeah.
Like
I think her hair. I think if maybe she would have wore it up or maybe had some body to it. It just looks very straight to me. And
well, okay, her hair to me looks like she took a shower, got out the shower, just
Blow
blow dried
dry.
it, and kept it moving.
oh shit.
That's all it looks like.
Okay.
And then her makeup, it looks like there was no makeup really done to it. Like she looks like really very pale faced.
The sad thing is that most people would probably gag because It probably really took like
It probably
45
took
minutes,
a
an
minute for
hour.
her face to get
Yeah.
done. I definitely see the in the other picture. I see the
Mhm.
contouring and everything. I see the highlights and the lowlights. But you know, the money shot, which is the main picture, she looks really washed out.
Yeah.
And I don't see it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna
it's
chop her
safe
now.
to say she's
I'm
chopped.
gonna chop her.
Are we in agreement on that?
Yeah, she's
Okay.
chopped.
Okay.
Babu.
All right, so next.
Let's look at someone who's a little more controversial with her fashion.
Oh,
Yes.
Because for some people, she gets 10s across the board. Other people, she is very much
she
chopped.
got a 10 for me. She might have got a 15.
Miss Solange Knowles, a.k.a. Miss Solange Knowles.
Okay.
Solo. She is wearing a dress by Giles. Very futuristic. I love it.
As an artistic person, I extremely appreciate that dress.
Yes, I love
because
everything about
it's very futuristic, like Diva said, and it's extremely it's everything. Like, you know what it reminds me of? I think it's in Chicago. That little kind of
the mirror thing.
The mirror thing that they have there. I think that's in Chicago. That kind of mirrors that for me. But it looks amazing.
I love this
like
dress.
I love it. Like, she didn't even honestly. Somebody could have said to me, like, this dress costs like $1 bajillion. I'd be like, okay, I'll take one in every size.
Yes.
Like, I'll take one in every color. Like, I really love it. And you know, she could have went all out with the shoes, but she went extremely simple.
But you know, she had to go simple with the shoes and the hair,
right?
Because
of
the
dress. Right.
The dress was.
Had she done something
attraction.
crazy, it would have taken away from the dress. But she looked, and then her pose is just
like
everything. Like, okay,
it's just
I'm
like
here.
somebody came and
What's
glued
up?
the dress on.
Right, but it looks great though.
It looks gorgeous.
She's just like, okay.
What I love about the dress, it looks like I forgot the name of the flower, but it's a flower that only blooms at midnight. And that's exactly what this dress is giving me.
Okay.
Like, it's like I'm growing from Solange. I'm blooming.
Okay, and in Sicily tradition, you see Solange also had a snatched ponytail.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. She was very much slit back, and the makeup is flawless. Again, now this is where a simple makeup, good face beat is perfect, because the dress is already a lot.
Yes.
So your face needs to be simple and clean.
Okay, a nice cute nude lip.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice.
A little smoky eye, not too much, just a little bit.
A little smoked.
She's
not a complete smoke tan.
So I think it's safe to say across the board, she's very much snatched.
Okay, very snatched.
I just wish that this dress had got more press than what we're giving it.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Rihanna's dress is very, Rihanna's cape, because not a dress.
Okay.
Her cape is very nice, but I think this as a dress is more creative.
Yeah.
Next up we have I don't know if I don't think you're that sample, but
I know her name is Olivia Pope on the show.
Yes, we have
Relax.
Olivia, well, no, I was gonna say a show favorite.
Your show favorite.
Yeah, I was saying, like, I'm not sure if you whatever. Kerry Washington appeared on the carpet. She is wearing Prada with some questionable shoes, as I'm gonna call them. I'll go back and explain that in a minute. Who goes first?
You can go first.
I honestly, when I first saw Carrie, I immediately thought, okay, maybe, she's representing her sorority colors. But then I had to realize, okay, she's nobody's AKA. But the dress is questionable. There are parts of the dress that I do like. I love the bow detail on the shoulders. I love the bottom portion of the dress with the ruffles and the train.
Right.
I even love the cute way that it's almost cut into a skirt in the front too. All those,
like, it kind of give her a faux cape.
Yeah, I love all those. It's just that when we get to
right here.
Yeah.
When we get to them shoes.
Yeah, the shoes.
When we get to the shoes,
killed it for me a little bit. I'm like, but they're green.
And then the inside of the dress isn't the inside of the dress gray?
Yeah, I like that.
I love that. So I felt like she should have wore like a bright silver platinum shoe with like a nice platinum clutch. That would have did it for me.
See, for me, I see where she was going. She has it's a pink dress, but it's really a pastel pink.
True.
So I seen she was going with an emerald green shoe. For the
Okay, but we already celebrated Easter.
Oh my lord.
But the only thing is, like, to me, the shoe itself looks very old
and then
lady.
her eye makeup, she's gray.
Yeah. To me, she looks uncomfortable.
She does.
But
Craig,
still
as you
looks
said-
regal.
Yeah, she looks regal, but she looks uncomfortable. Craig, I'm gonna borrow what you said. The detailing in the chest area. Her boobs aren't big as it is, and this makes her look very, very much flat.
Yeah, she could have did something more to show her boobs. Like,
Also, with the structuring of the chest detail, like it's
it looks like armor.
It looks like
It looks
armor.
like body armor.
It looks like
Essentially-
someone did heart surgery.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It looks like someone like cut the dress open,
Okay.
and then sewed it back up.
Yes.
Because she has like a T design going on here, and I
Right.
don't understand that. But the bottom of the dress is everything. I love the little rose design it has going on. I lost the email. I love the little rose detail she has going on.
You said roti?
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm hungry.
We will feed you after the show, okay? We will feed you.
What am I, an animal? Like, I literally heard roti. I don't know why. I'm hungry. I'm sorry.
But also too, the thing I'm also looking at too, her jewelry is very lacking in this picture. Too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like to me, she needed a bracelet, not a super gaudy bracelet, but a bracelet.
And she needed a necklace. As well. Well, maybe
No,
not.
she didn't really necklace with this dress because of
Because
the neckline. It's a
Yeah.
very
If
If
high
the neckline would have been lower, and that's
Yeah.
why I could have appreciated maybe a sweetheart neckline or not that neck. I don't know.
But then also for me too.
Halter-ish.
Yeah.
Speaking of the neckline, now you said you like the bow detail on the shoulder.
Yes, I love
I
that.
hate the bow detail
Really?
on the shoulders, only because of how high the neckline is.
Right, the neckline's really
That
high.
the bow should have
But
been
see-
on a lower neckline.
That's the thing, because then, okay, on the back of the dress, what you don't get to see is that on the back of the dress, it comes to a bow in the back.
Yes.
So that's why it's almost as if the whole top portion of the dress is
Being
held
held.
up by all these bow ties. So I think that's why it kind
Still
of...
don't see it.
Oh!
Yeah,
You
you
can
showed me. I
explain
was
it, I
like,
still don't see it.
Maybe if the dress itself would have stayed form-fitted,
Mhm.
all the way down, maybe into a skirt, if it was a different event with the
Right.
bow ties, then it would be a bit
A
more
1980s
presentable.
reject then.
Oh, try.
Yes. I'm sorry. Carrie, I love you to death, bitch, but I'm with the snack. I'll chop you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's chopped for me.
Carrie, I love you to death. I love Olivia Pope. Her fashion's always snatched, but Carrie, you failed on this one. Goodbye. Next up, we have another Kardashian Jenner person.
Kardashian
Okay.
wannabe.
Miss Kris Jenner, she is wearing one of her favorite designers, Bowman. I definitely see her Asian theme here.
Okay.
She definitely
In this area.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
It looks like she literally had.
In this area.
It looks like she just came off the table.
yes.
Right.
She definitely got that face snatched, Asian
It
style.
looks like
Okay.
she just got off the table.
She's
I'm
wearing
just saying.
Bowman. I love the silk, which is very like a signature material from an Asian culture.
Yeah.
But that's all I see.
Yeah.
It looks very like she was trying to be a geisha.
Yes. Like a
But
modernized.
Right, but she didn't quite get it.
The only thing I absolutely love about this outfit is the belt and the shoes.
Thank you. I'm with you.
Okay.
The belt is
Right.
everything.
The belt.
Actually, I love the earrings too.
Yes, and the
Very
earrings.
good.
The earrings are super dramatic.
Okay, the
I think the
accessories are, I think, are better than the dress. They
I
outweigh
think
the
the
dress.
dress could have been a little more for. Honestly, the model behind her
Yes.
probably would have looked
It's-
better on her.
Yeah, because the
Yeah.
model, actually, it's not a model. That's an actress.
Oh,
I
my
don't know who
bad.
that is, but it's an actress.
My bad. But
Okay, that dress is
that
cute.
dress behind her. Yeah.
As
that-
they rewind it to who we're talking
Okay.
about.
Right.
And the detail on that dress, the bottom of look, and the shoes.
I'm not here for giving.
Okay, yes, give me.
Okay, so screw Chris.
So
Let's
she-
talk
okay.
about
Well,
that dress
well,
is
well.
bang. I want that dress in hot pink.
But
I'm gonna have to chop her.
I will just say one thing. Because with her and Bruce, being divorced and everything, and this is, I think, takes place right after the interview. She
Mhm.
looks very much
How
happy.
together.
Yeah.
Right.
She looks very much happy.
I will
She's having-
definitely
Is
say
she
that.
dating that younger guy still?
Well, Chloe wasn't having it.
And she should at least
She's
look
still
happy, especially after all her children just fired her as momager. So
Oh! Yeah.
she should be, looking happy and in good graces.
Oh, okay.
So across the board, what is she?
Chopped.
Chopped. Okay.
But the actress behind her completely
Okay,
snatched.
snatched.
Yes.
Completely snatched.
But since you brought up her children, let's talk about her next daughter.
Okay, it's not her younger.
That's not her youngest daughter, but her
The lips aren't as plump.
Yes.
Okay. No
Miss Kendall
contour
Jenner.
tonight.
Right.
Miss Kendall Jenner is wearing off the rack. Yes, because it was definitely off the rack. Off the rack, Calvin Klein.
Oh, this looks nice.
It looks really
Love
nice.
it.
I like it for her age and her length, because she's an extremely tall girl.
Yeah, she's a very tall girl.
I wish we could have saw her shoe, but it looks like she has an open toe.
I look like an open toe sandal.
Right, but this is really cute.
I'm loving her side boob. She's giving
Yes.
me very
She's
much
giving
good side boob.
Great
Okay.
side boob.
Great side boob.
See, now if I did that, it would be very Poison Ivy-ish, and I'm totally for it.
I'm here for that.
I'm totally
Actually,
for
this
it.
would be something Poison Ivy would wear.
Yes, this is actually very Poison Ivy-ish.
Just
I
throw
love
a couple
Kendall.
of a vine or two out of there.
Yes. I love the rope detail on the side of the dress.
And
Yes.
I love that she's not on the runway, but still serving model roles.
Yes,
She's
okay.
like-
She's like model.
What's up?
Smizing and
Yes.
everything.
Very
Yes.
intense.
Straight up smizing.
Now this is again where a very little goes a long way.
Yes.
Her makeup is super simple.
Mm-hmm.
Her hair is very just.
It's a
trademark.
center part.
Okay.
Like,
It's very much her trademark.
Yeah.
Right.
Her regular center part, hair down, flowing.
Right.
It looks like she got a good keratin treatment because it's very, very much black and shiny.
Okay.
Right.
I like the fact that this is the one time I like the fact she has no jewelry on.
Right.
Being that I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
can tell, but the dress is like a jade color,
Yeah.
but it has shimmer to it, which is actually
Right.
essentially jewelry itself.
Right.
Especially since it has a really high neckline. I think it's called a mock turtleneck would be called.
Mhm.
And then
But
I
it's
love
really
the little rope detail on the side here.
Right.
I like that.
That's a very cute dress. I love it.
Yes. For me, she is very much snatched.
She's
She did
very
that.
snatched.
Snatched.
Oh, I didn't even see the tassels hanging down.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I
I
peeped
didn't see
that.
Now that I zoomed in.
Yes.
So Tita, she's very snatched.
Right.
Snatch.
Now let's talk to someone who else gets a lot of controversy on the red carpet.
Oh Lord.
I love it though.
Miss
I love
Mrs.
it.
Walker.
Mrs.
No,
Big.
Mrs. Preston.
Mrs. Price.
Oh.
Mrs. John James Preston.
Oh, excuse me.
Mrs. Carrie Bradshaw.
Okay.
Mrs. Sarah Jessica Parker.
Mrs. Sarah Jessica Parker. Let's
Mrs.
get
Sarah
these
Jessica
nasty.
Parker.
Okay.
I just want to say, go ahead, say who the
Yes.
designer is, darling.
Okay, so she has two designers going on. One, which is a very left designer that you would not expect to see on the red carpet, H&M. The gown is definitely by H&M, which is
Okay.
customized by Sarah Jessica Parker. And then the headpiece, which is really the main part of the outfit, is by Philip Tracy.
Well,
There
I
you
just
go.
want to say that I really love this dress. I love her outfit. It's very dramatic, very theater. It actually reminds me of the Chinese theater in Los Angeles, California.
Yes.
It's very
On
detailed.
Hollywood?
Yes,
Hollywood Boulevard.
Hollywood.
Right across from Jimmy Kimmel's station.
Right.
Yes.
It's very detailed. I love that headpiece. If my hair was long enough, I would definitely rock it. If I had
What?
I think you can rock this with short hair
Yes.
as well.
I think with short hair, it would look even better.
Yeah.
Well, I like it a lot. And I love this little sash she has going down on her dress. I actually want it
And that's
myself.
actually her part of the customization.
Oh wow, that's really.
She
amazing.
actually came up with
I
that.
like her bracelets too.
Yes. She's actually wearing real jade bracelets. She's wearing, and then I don't know if you guys know, jade comes in multiple colors, not just green.
Okay.
Jade comes in black. It comes in purple. She doesn't have the purple on, but she does have the black and the lucite on,
She is awesome.
and green, of course. What you can't see is her rings. She's pulling a mandarin, borrowed from the Marvel universe. She has rings on every last one of her fingers, except for her thumbs. But the headpiece is, to me, it's the showstopper.
Okay. The creme de la creme.
I love that it looks like it is flames coming off of her head.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that.
Now,
I
not
really
for
do love
nothing. I mean, they was clowning her. Take two. I'm sure some of y'all on the gram saw, calling SJP the fire emoji.
Yes.
Which
She
was
worked it though.
But okay,
She
because
worked
I feel
it.
like that was the best part of
yeah.
her outfit. That
Mhm.
was. It took the cake
And
for me.
also what I like too is her very heavy smoky eye.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like it gives a extra flair of dramatic
Yup.
to it.
And I think that because of the headpiece. Like it again, I feel like the whole outfit is the headpiece and her makeup. Like that's the outfit for me.
Yes. Next up so
She's snatched.
Okay, she's snatched across the board. Next up we have Miss Zoe Kravitz, and she is wearing Alexander Wang.
She looks naked.
She does look naked. Especially since it's see-through and sheer, but I love her little panty shorts. What are they actually called, Cray? Okay. Well, her little panties.
Granny panties. I don't wear them.
Stop. I was gonna say biker shorts.
They're really short. So I tell what they're called.
They're boy shorts.
They're,
essentially, maybe, I guess. But
yeah,
they're high-waisted.
They're like really high-waisted. What I like about this, because you can really see in the details, she has no bra.
Mm-hmm.
And she has just enough boob that it gives good boob.
Mm-hmm.
She's good enough boob.
Girl.
What?
Go ahead.
I think she has enough boob.
Go ahead.
She's a little boob.
Go ahead.
I like the fact that it looks like it's a mesh chain thing. Yeah, look a little long. But yeah, the only thing in this picture though, I know she kind of has that smoky, sensual, sultry eye.
Like her mom.
But she looks a little like high here.
Like her mom. And probably her dad.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I love Lenny Kravitz. Oh,
so do I.
Gorgeous man. But
he is better with age.
Okay.
The older he gets, the better he gets.
Okay, listen.
He's
Zoe
gonna be
can
great.
have a sister or a brother.
Okay.
No argument there.
Not from her mom though.
No, for me.
Who wants to go with their opinion? Keith, Teddy, Sir.
Miss Kravitz is chopped for me.
Oh, okay.
Because of the simple fact that, and I think celebrities misconstrue this at times. It's not always about the label. I feel like y'all just put things on just to want to wear it and say that you've worn it, or before every. I feel like if you want to, especially at an event like this, you want to show your best, and all the time. And I don't feel like this is the best. Maybe this was the best of last minute, but this was not the best. It doesn't fit well to me for her body. Like we were discussing on the sideline, her boobies is lopsided, and I'm not sure in which direction either one of them are going.
I'm not here for cockeyed tits.
Tits, yes.
It does nothing for me, and it does nothing for her figure. And she's trying to give a silhouette for herself, and it's still not coming out.
I just want to say, I think she looks like a dominatrix sex slave.
Wow.
Like, I'm waiting
sex slave? Not even the dominatrix?
No, she looks like, well, the dominatrix, that's what she looks like, but she looks like, honestly, it's a mix for me, because you see how there's that little belt in the middle, and then she has, like, the straps, almost like she's strapped down, but then you see the middle, it looks like the chain clothing that they like to do.
Okay.
So she just looks like she's about to go to work.
I hear you.
So to speak.
See, because I like Zoe Kravitz. I follow her. Well, I don't follow her, but I see her out and about.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually her style. So she made sure even though she didn't follow the theme of the night, which I'm gonna chop her for that.
Hold up. She didn't follow the theme, and she still walked the carpet.
Yeah.
See, this is why y'all girls gotta get tight.
Wait, I mean, we didn't get down to the end yet. There's more people
Wait,
going on.
Beyonce technically didn't follow the theme either, but I'll leave that alone.
There's no way. See, they need to start rejecting them at the door.
So
Once they step, they should have rejected her.
Okay.
Hell yeah, this is a theme. If you don't come dressed in the theme, why are you here?
Well, actually,
why are you so angry?
Because people don't understand that's a rule and regulation.
See the green dripping out of his face?
That's a rule and regulation. If there was a theme to this event,
hey, Hulk, can you not smash? Come back.
I'm here. It
just
just
the lullaby thing, the Black Widow.
Here you go.
that just upsets me. It's a themed night. Why wouldn't you want to come?
Hey, big guy.
Give me a Snickers. Give me a Snickers.
Yeah, you need a Snickers. You need 4.
You mad?
But no, like I was saying, like this is her style. So I respect her for let me go against the grain. Let me not follow the theme and go with what I'm comfortable in. Yes.
Okay. I guess.
But on the same note too, like
And this is what happens when you're comfortable. Okay.
I'm torn.
Okay, next.
Yeah, that's like a. I think she's chocolate. I think we both chocolate, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm torn.
Okay. Bye.
Who else do we have? Oh, girl, Cookie showed up in the red carpet, girl.
Okay.
Yes, Cookie arrived.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Miss Twashi P. Henson arrived. She was wearing a black and white strapless gown by Balenciaga.
Bitch, you stole her dress. You stole her dress.
Yes, I did.
You totally stole her dress,
Look.
cut it into a shirt,
Okay.
put a word, slap the word
across,
and added a chain.
You know?
Listen, I couldn't afford her jewelry, so I had to go get a ratchet gold chain.
I can't.
But yes, Cookie definitely showed up, and the cameras loved her.
It was a very simple dress.
I have
but
nothing
still very
bad
cute.
to say. It definitely is not. It's not an obvious Asian theme, but it's an Asian theme. But there are actually, I think, lotuses, the flowers on her dress.
She's snatched for me.
Snatched.
I have nothing to say. I have nothing bad to say. I have nothing bad to say about this dress at all. She's very much snatched.
Very snatched.
So let's move on then, because she's snatched, and we have to talk about that. The next person up is Miss Zendaya, the Disney Channel former star. Because I don't think she's on Disney anymore, right?
No. I don't think
Yeah.
so. She's supposed to be in a Leah movie, but y'all fucked that up for her.
Yeah. Damn. She's wearing Fausto Pelleggi. This is a very dramatic. It has a very dramatic train on it.
I love it. She looks cute.
Yeah.
That's
I think
it.
this is
I
another.
want that dress.
Look, and that's she's getting photo bombed in this picture, and she's
Okay.
still showing up.
Okay. Showed up and showed
I
out.
want that dress. Listen,
Nice.
Zendaya, listen. You
Yeah.
have to let it out a little bit, but I want the dress.
Yeah, Zendaya or Zendaya?
Zendaya, I'm not sure. Potato at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clearly the dress is everything.
It is. The shoe's very simple.
The shoes are very simple. She has a
The
little.
headpiece.
Her
Okay.
headpiece and her bracelet match.
Yes.
Right.
I love that. Oh, girl, sorry, blocking the screen.
The neckline is good too.
Yeah. Especially since she had no necklace on, but
Yeah.
the neckline of the dress it
It
works without
works for it. Right.
without a necklace.
I feel like if she would have,
She could have went either or.
I
She
feel like
could've
the
went
necklace
either
would have been too much.
Well, if she would have went
Definitely.
with a simple necklace,
Right.
it'd have been
Simple.
fine. But she could have went either or. Necklace or no necklace, it looks fine. I love it, and I love that her face is so relaxed,
Okay.
and it's not overly beat. Like she has a smoky eye, but then she has a nude lip, so she balanced it out.
Yeah.
She has some dramatics going. I love it. She is very, very, very snatched for me.
Snatched.
Next up, we have Miss Lady Gaga. She's also wearing one of the most repeated looks of the day, Balenciaga. Now she definitely took Chinese samurai geisha combination and merged it together.
Ran with it.
She ran with it. She
looks like the geishas. Like
Yeah.
she legit looks like a geisha.
And then especially with the big bow detail,
Right, and
she
her kimono was on point.
her kimonos, which actually the kimonos are very much in this year.
Yes.
They're in every year.
Well, they're really having a resurgence this year though.
Oh, cool. So
Like,
I gotta go and get like 5 more.
Every brand has some kind of kimono now.
Fuck.
From the high end brands to the lower end brands, every brand has a kimono.
Okay.
I'm loving her headpiece too. It kind of looks like a crown almost. So I'm feeling that. It's just I don't know. Like I don't like her with the dark hair though. It's the only thing. Like to me, it's
Really?
too dark. Because but I'm used to Gaga being Gaga.
Gaga, right.
So I guess I gotta get used to her with the darker hair.
It gives me geisha realness.
Yeah, the only thing she was missing was the kabuki makeup on the face.
Yeah.
That's what it's called, right? Yeah. But I like it, and I even like the white nail polish she put on her nails.
Love every detail
We
from
got a lot in common.
the rooter to
Yeah,
the
four
tutor.
fingers.
On 4 fingers.
4 fingers.
Because the fifth one decided a little different.
Okay.
Little rebel. So I guess it's safe to say, does anyone have anything to add, or?
No, I absolutely love it. Snatch.
Next up we have Miss Janelle Monáe.
Yes.
Oh my god, queen!
Yes.
One of the queens of the natural community.
Okay.
I love her hair. Oh my
I just
god.
love her, period.
Her hair is everything for me, but go ahead.
Now, looking at this look, before I tell you who the designer is, look at this look. This is a very high end look, correct? But you guys will be surprised to know this is another H&M look.
Okay.
And
H&M, you doing it.
Okay, big this
Wait,
year.
but wait, I have a bone to pick with H&M. When are y'all gonna get plus size?
They have. a very
Technically,
small.
doesn't plus size start at 8?
Plus size starts at like 14.
Yeah, like 14.
No, I'm sorry,
not even
12.
14.
It doesn't start at 12 anymore?
No.
It doesn't even matter. I'm not a 12. The fuck?
No.
Even if it was, I'm not a 12.
Okay.
But yes, this is definitely for sure H&M. It's a H&M crop top with H&M pencil skirt.
I love it.
The cape, on the other hand, is not H&M, and the designer is unknown at this point. But I love the fact that Janelle Monáe stuck with her signature black and white thing.
Yes.
Red lip.
Her red lip, and she kept her hair natural.
And she still got the little poof going on,
Yes.
but it's braided. It's a cute little mohawk, and I love it. And the shoes pull in well with each other. The whole outfit is snatched for me. I have no complaints. I love it. You know, Janelle Monáe, you are
could
that
do no wrong
woman.
with this.
It was twerktastic.
It was very okay. It was what he said.
Twerktastic.
And I'm going to give y'all a little insight. I don't know if y'all know, and if y'all know, why Miss Monet always wears black and white. It's it's to celebrate her mom and her dad. Her mom always wore a uniform. The uniform was black and white. And as well, when Miss Monet started working as a maid, her uniform, I believe, was green, but her dad's also was black and white. So she wears it to black and white to remind her of her mom and her dad and all the hard work that they put in.
You gotta know where your roots come from and pay homage to that every time you hit that red carpet.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh Lord.
So of course.
Okay, lean on me, boo.
So as you guys know, she is very much snatched. So I figured let's bring some little eye candy. We should mention a lot of ladies on the red carpet. Let's bring some
including Kanye, but that's another
for our fellas and our ladies. Mr. Michael B. Jordan, the new Human Torch.
The new Human Torch, and he can light this fire anytime. Okay.
He is showcasing his signature smile. I wish that's all he was showcasing.
Okay.
But he is showcasing his signature smile wrapped in Dolce and Gabbana.
Okay.
He is gorgeous.
Michael B. Jordan.
He is just
like I said, just next time you're in town, just stop
his
by.
name is literally Michael Jordan. Like, he is destined for greatness.
Which, funny is, he's never met Michael Jordan.
He's never met that man.
He's never met. He's been to Michael Jordan's parties, but never met the man.
Never met the man.
So
that's crazy.
So I seen him on Jimmy Kimmel like last week, and he was like, he's looking forward to the one day where he'll hopefully meet, people.
Hello, Michael Jordan. My name is Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Oh, he is gorgeous. I love him.
Oh.
But yeah,
I'm looking forward to seeing him as Human Torch because I saw him in the awkward moment, and let me just say this.
Yes. I was that.
Wasn't no awkward moment.
Did you see when he said my junk looks orange? Did you see what was on top of that junk? Did you see the?
I wish I could see the junk.
Okay, but the body.
But no, he's been really working out hard for this role.
Wash
as Human Torch.
Well, I'm ready.
There is actually a scene where he's completely naked.
Oh, we gonna. Listen,
I don't know how much they're gonna show.
That is the only movie I will sit in the front row.
Okay.
And break your neck.
And break my neck the whole time. Be leaning like.
But Michael B. Jordan, he could do no wrong with his outfit.
His
he has a clean, timeless watch. He has his earrings in. I don't know what to say. He is snatched.
He's completely snatched.
He's snatched in many ways.
Oh God, here go another one.
Here comes some more eye candy.
Oh Lord.
It is bearded baldy.
Lean again.
The bearded baldy.
Okay.
It's common. He is wearing a classic black Prada suit. Again, another man who can never do any wrong, and again showcasing that signature sexy smile.
Okay.
Not for nothing though. I know Common's a tall brother, but he looks even taller on this red carpet.
Listen, I'm trying to see Common in person. Listen, Common, I live in New York. You can come to me.
And he's another person that, as he ages, he just gets sexier.
He does.
Just gets sexier.
And that bald head just works.
Okay.
I can imagine him.
I got to see him one time in concert.
I'm jelly.
Oh really?
But he was performing with John Legend in the Roots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next up we have
this girl.
Okay, you better know it. You better know it.
This girl.
Prince's son.
The power bottom.
Okay.
Miguel. He is wearing his namesake, Michael Kors.
Yes.
It was good though.
I like the fact that he tried to be bold.
Color-wise.
Yeah. A red Michael
Before
Kors.
you continue, the guy behind him who clearly photobombed him, his outfit is on point.
Yes.
For the theme.
But low key, it looks like he's posing and checking him out really hard.
Low key, it looks like he's constipated.
I look like he's
Boo.
busting out, but the outfit looks good
The
though.
outfit looks good.
The outfit's good.
He
He's
look
just
like
busting
he
out.
be-
And that's a traditional Asian suit.
Exactly.
For a man. The only thing I don't like about Miguel's outfit is his shoes.
Yeah, me too. I was getting ready to say
It looks
but
like
those are her signature. Those are his. I'm sorry, signature.
You're right,
shoes.
you're right, her. Because I'm gonna say those look like he got on. He put on his platform, so he'd be a little taller tonight.
Those are his signature shoes.
My only problem with this, I would probably say, is the outfit itself. I love Michael Kors as a designer. The reason why I don't like this particular suit is because it kind of reminds me of, you know, a suit that would be made by Zara, or a suit that would...
Off the rack suit.
Yeah, it's nothing that pops. Like,
Yeah,
of course, okay, going back to Common, his is all black Prada. You would expect that. Prada is very classy and elegant. With Michael Kors, you know, Michael Kors already has a standard with so many amount of things that he does sell, items that he does sell. So here it is, you know, when it comes to a man's suit, you would think.
Now, in the description, it does say this is a tux, but I'm looking at the details of the suit. It looks like a suit. Of the blazer, it looks like a regular suit, like an off the rack suit.
Right.
As you said, like something that you would get from like a Zara or an H&M or whatever.
Yeah.
Especially since the pockets have the the foldable flaps, which you rarely see on a tuxedo.
Okay.
Tuxedos are more known for their clean lines.
Yep.
That kind of makes it a little messy.
Right.
Also too, I bet it's my personal style. I wouldn't have wore the entire red suit. On the red carpet. To me, that's a no-no. That's a fashion no-no for me. I would have maybe broken up with like maybe a different color pant or something. Maybe not a black pant, but a different color pant.
Okay.
Also too, I think he really should have wore a belt. That's another thing too.
And he shouldn't have worn that shirt.
No, the shirt's fine. The shirt's fine because he's not wearing a tie. So the shirt is actually fine. But I think he should also wear a belt too. Because now it looks like it's unfinished. It looks like he's just like, well, I'm gonna put this suit on and then I gotta run out because we're late to getting there.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's nice. I think he was bold, but it kind of fell short.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the red suit and red carpet. That's a fashion no now.
He chopped.
Chopped.
That girl. But let's bring this to another girl who got a couple of mixed reviews too. One of my favorite actresses, Miss Anne Hathaway. She is very much serving Star Wars realness.
She is. She's very Princess Leia.
Yeah, it's very Princess Leia. She is wearing a Ralph Lauren hooded gown. Looking like C-3PO meets Princess Leia.
Yeah, okay.
Children, what do you guys have to say about her?
Her earrings are really nice.
Her earrings are really nice.
They are.
Her eyes are really poppy, but her eyes are always like
that. Her eyes are always like that.
Yeah,
That's
but she looks really good. I like the gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like the gold. And her hair is nice and pulled back, nice side part.
Mm-hmm.
The lip isn't too much. It's a very nice, subtle color.
See, to me, with the lip, it's a good lip color. So it has like hints of gold, but it's not quite gold.
Right.
I like that. With that.
Teddy,
go ahead. Share your tea, honey.
Right, because...
Oh, no, I was laughing about something else.
Okay.
You said pop eye, and it made me think of Grace. Grace's mom. But...
Oh, she looks malnourished.
Yes.
Yes, his best friend, which is also one of my really, really good friends, her mom has this thing that if your eyes are bug-eyed or pop-looking, that you must be malnourished. And she's like, you need to eat. Sit and eat. Come eat.
Okay.
Miss Hathaway, though, looks stunning, I will say.
She looks regal.
Very regal. It, again, very simple. This is a very simple look, but it's, like, again, extremely regal. Snatched.
Girl, I'm just waiting. Where is R2-D2?
Stop.
That would complete her
Snatched.
outfit.
Next, move right along.
That would complete her outfit. Where's R2-D2?
Okay, Snatched.
But yeah, she's very much snatched. Next up we have the hostess of the evening,
Child.
Miss Anna Wintour.
The hostess.
She remained
When I'm
loyal.
sitting with Anna, I'm really sitting with Anna. Ain't a metaphor punchline, I'm really sitting with Anna.
Okay.
Sorry.
Cray, I know you're hungry. Bring it down, girl.
You want to stick to
Yes, a big.
Miss Anna Wintour remained true to her loyalty with Chanel and Miss Chanel number. Very much signature. She likes her her flower detail.
It's very floral.
It is super floral.
I like the colors.
The colors are really nice. It's actually an orange, not a red.
Right.
But you know how it sometimes they photograph it looks red.
Mm-hmm.
She was rocking her signature bob. I don't know.
She's Anna Wintour, so
She's Anna Wintour.
I don't think she can do any wrong.
Yeah, she's the fashion god.
Right. So whatever she does, it's right.
It's right. Even if it's wrong.
Even if it's wrong, it's right.
So we're gonna move on. Just snatch her just because she's Anna Wintour.
Right.
But I'm gonna talk about another darling that I'm glad to see out and about. Miss Katie Holmes. She is wearing one of my favorite designers, Zach Posen, with a floral embroidered detail on the bottom of her dress.
I don't care for her hair too much. That hair looks weird. Like the weave was tilted to the side of it.
Well, it looks like a very much crooked wig.
Right.
But I kind of like how it frames her face.
Okay.
It gives her, a younger look because she's, being after she left Tom, she looked a little. Tom had her looking kind of old.
Oh boy.
So I'm glad she's bringing back her youth. The dress is really nice. It's Zach Posen, so I have no arguments about it. I'm done. It's Zach Posen, so for me, arguments is Snatched.
Yeah.
But I do like the fact that with this Zach Posen dress, that it has the little cutout detail. So she's showing a little skin, but not too much skin.
Right.
But children, go ahead.
I love the dress just for the simple fact that, especially at the bottom of the dress, it's almost as if there's no dimension to the dress at all. So if you kind of get gaze in the bottom of the dress, and it kind of makes you feel like the dress is never going to end, and you don't know which direction the dress is coming at you from.
Oh,
and
there's no defined.
Exactly, there's no definition to the dress at all, and that's what I love about it, because you can look at her from any way and just see that, her body shape is up here, and this is the focus.
Yeah.
Okay? This is the prize.
Now, I wonder, because, Zach Posen lately has been putting pockets in his gowns and everything. I wonder, does this gown have a pocket?
Maybe not.
And that's just me being curious.
I can't.
I can do without the pocket, but I was just curious if there a pocket.
And she could have dealt without that clutch.
Oh, that was a clutch. I thought it was a phone. Oh, it is a clutch. Oh.
That clutch is disgusting.
Oh, yeah, it is.
What were you thinking?
Look, I guess Tom's still hanging around somewhere.
You know what? Next.
Next, we have Miss Justina Bieber. Justina brought life to a simple black shirt and black pants with black shoes by wearing a Bowman embroidered dragon blazer. The blazer is life.
The blazer is the outfit.
The blazer is life. The blazer is
the outfit is all way put together because of the blazer.
Yeah.
It's all black.
I'm here for the blazer and I'm not.
Why?
What?
You just said
I thought you loved the blazer.
It wasn't until I got into it a little bit more. I'm here for it. The reason why I'm not here for it is because the bottom of the blazer almost looks like an elastic, old school throwback rain jacket. No. At the very bottom, it almost looks like it could be a zipper.
Here?
Yes.
Okay.
Down there.
Oh,
it's a cropped blazer. So because of that, and because of the fact that the lapel comes all the way down, damn near to where the blazer ends.
Actually, it's not cropped.
It's not?
It's not cropped.
It looks that way. It appears that way.
It's because, what it is, it has, a velour detail to it.
Okay.
And then his pants are really jet black.
Yeah.
So it kind of appears in this picture that it's cropped, but it's not cropped.
I don't like that. And I don't understand why, with that type of blazer, because don't get me wrong, I love the outfit, I love the blazer, I just don't think that he should have had a cummerbund on.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really...
There was no reason to have a cummerbund.
The blazer is snatched.
But I will say one thing. His makeup is beat.
I'm done.
I love his nude lip.
I'm done with y'all.
His contouring is
Anyway, moving right along.
And he even went and did his eyebrows.
Okay.
Justin is snatched.
Justina, she did it.
And lastly,
this is another person who's gotten some flack for her choice of outfits. Miss Katy Perry showed off her short, new, edgy haircut with a
Okay.
graffiti printed gown with matching opera gloves by Moschino.
And there's a Moschino handbag.
Okay, you
Yes.
gotta get into the
Yes.
bag, boo. Because
Yes.
that, to me, that bag is the...
His accessories are always
Yes.
great. His accessories are always on point. Like when he did the Barbie collection and he had the little Barbie mirror iPhone and he had the
Yes.
SpongeBob collection, and he just does it for me.
He takes you there.
Every line that he's ever released, the accessories are always above and beyond. The outfits are always great. I never have a complaint with Moschino.
No.
Never.
I love her haircut.
Love the
Yeah,
cut.
it looks like a black fire.
Yeah, it's edgy.
It is.
It's still useful.
Right.
It doesn't age her too much. You know, sometimes with these pixie cuts, you can
Exactly.
Really, really right.
But
she
this
looks
one
great.
doesn't age her at all. It looks good. Her makeup choice is perfect.
I love her dress.
Um,
It's very artistic, and I think she has stuff on her nails as well.
And if that is
She
Rita
does.
Ora behind her,
Right? It looks like Rita Ora behind her.
Yes, it is. That's really
I like your dress from the side, but that's it. I would have had you
Rita
wear
Ora was her
some.
handler.
Yeah, I would have had her wear something else.
Right.
But Katie looks stunning,
that handbag is
gorgeous.
everything. I
That
need that handbag.
bag is wait.
I wonder what shoe she has on.
Right?
So do I.
Probably some,
I'm
some flat out.
I
You know-
just want to see what kind of shoe she has.
You know what I always wondered, and this would just be probably me too as well if I was a female. If I got on a dress this long and that's this dope, I'm not wearing shoes.
What, I'm wearing like some flats.
I'm wearing flats,
Word.
barefoot, like I'm
With
chilling.
this, she has to wear shoes because the dress is long.
Right.
I still don't care, but I could pick it up a little bit from the bottom and it'll still cover.
I can't. So, are
But-
we in agreement that she snatched?
Oh, she's very snatched. She is
Yes.
very snatched. And that is it for the trend.
That
Yes.
is it for the trends this week. So,
That's for the Met Gala.
let's get into this week's tea of the week.
Okay.
So, this week's tea of the week is a very, for me, I don't, but
No?
these two,
Huh?
preferably that one.
Okay.
Whoa.
Speak to the thigh.
Thotty!
I'm
And
sorry.
he owns it so well, but if you call him a thought, forget it.
No.
This week's tea of the week is about a very intimate, but not so intimate topic. As they call it, because I never called it that, NSA. Nancy Sally Apple. And what it stands
Wait,
for
she really
is...
said that.
Well,
Okay.
because I understand. What it stands for is no strings attached.
Okay.
This week's topic, PSA. What happened to NSA?
What happened?
So, do you guys want to dive right in? Because you two are the thoughts. I'm not. So,
Hold up.
Hold on.
How we
This
this to me
topic-
being a
wait,
thigh?
This
Like,
topic isn't a thought topic.
Like I said,
It may
I
have-
don't do this.
It may border on a thought topic.
Okay.
But it's not a thought topic.
Anyways, you guys have more insight on this, so I think you guys should jump right in.
Okay. Well, the whole premise of the thing is, why is sex so complicated now?
I can answer that question.
Why can't sex? Why is sex not just simple like it used to be?
What do you mean?
because at one
Elaborate.
point, when you said NSA, people meant NSA. It meant no strings attached. It meant we were going to have sex and that was going to be
Okay.
it.
I can
And
end this. I can end this right here and right now. This is what happens. Somebody will say no strings attached, and then end up getting attached. Now, this is how it happens. This is how you get tricked. What happens is you go.
Wait, have you been tricked? Is that what?
No.
Is this what it is?
Nope, I've never been tricked. Well, once.
Have you done some tricking?
Maybe once. Maybe I tricked. Maybe I got tricked. I never tricked.
You've been doing some tricking.
I got tricked once, but this is what I'm saying. So, you might be talking to a guy. For my girls out there, you might be talking to a girl. Who knows? You could be talking to somebody, and you know the chemistry was right, and you might have been feeling each other, but one of you that may not been ready for a relationship, but you're ready for intimacy.
Mhm.
sex. I'm not gonna say intimacy because intimacy and sex are two
Because
different
you got
things.
somebody and not be intimate.
Right.
Okay.
So essentially, you just want to have sex, but the other person wants to be in a relationship. So what happens is you're like, well, shit. The only way I'm gonna get some sex is if I trick her into a relationship. So they do the whole switcheroo, gotcha, and try to make you feel like that's where you're going, but in reality, that's not where you're going. Or what could happen is one person will be like, oh, I'm okay with it because they feel like, that's what the person wants. Maybe they'll be with you because there have been some circumstances where people were just having sex at first and then eventually developed into a relationship. But I just want to let everybody know. No, that's not true. I just want to let everybody know that is not always the case. I don't know the statistics of it, but that is not always the case.
She doesn't know the numbers yet.
So, you could sit there and be like, oh, well, yeah, we can do that. And then, you're into it and you're like, but damn, I'm really feeling this person. And they hit it just right.
Girl,
and you get all excited. You got dickmatized.
The platinum pussy got you.
Okay.
Right. So, that's
Then
essentially what happens.
Okay.
I think, me personally, I don't have sex. I'm a virgin.
In what, your ear?
Whoa! Time out. Did you know what?
No, the toenail.
I don't even... I'm a virgin, so...
Okay. You're a virgin. Okay. We'll pretend that you're a virgin.
Right, okay.
I'm not what you mean. I'm not a naughty girl. I'm not a naughty girl at all.
Oh, with that British wig, you're really naughty.
Okay.
I'm not naughty at all.
Those are the main
Okay.
ones. Okay. But no.
I'm still a virgin, but
Just one virgin, okay.
That's
But,
our story, and I'm sticking to it.
You know what? I can't with you. Mess up my whole train of thought and everything.
My bad.
Sadie, go ahead, because I can't. I'm off time. I'm off.
Okay, I think the reason why it's so complicated, one reason why I think it's so complicated now is the problem is that people that are in the situations where it could be two people, obviously, where they both say it could be three people, but
And it can't just be two people.
when both parties, say that they're down for the NSA, usually in those type of situations, people are also looking for an NSA buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Or
which essentially wouldn't be NSA.
That's not NSA.
Because
no, hold up, because it's not like they are in a relationship. It's just a friend with benefits.
Okay,
but that's not NSA.
Let's explain what NSA.
There's a string attached to that. Means we have sex with one time and I never see you.
And then that's the end of it.
That's exactly why that's the problem.
No, but I'm saying, but if you're,
but then that wouldn't be no string attached, though. That would be friends with benefits.
Because that's what it started. Exactly, that's what it starts off as. Both people.
Oh, so you say, okay, we agree to have no strings attached.
Exactly.
You got dickmatized, or it was just that good.
And they both keep in contact.
Okay, all right.
And then it leads into the friends with benefits. I think that's why. I think another reason is that people have feelings, and when I say they have feelings,
I don't think people do have feelings.
Oh, obviously. When I say that people have feelings. Not in, it was good, it's in the sense of, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm kind of stuck. Should I leave? Should I go with it? Should I do it? I don't know. People get in their heads and in their brains a lot.
Get out your bag.
Okay? Get all the way out of it. And they think about it too much. They think about the act. And if you want to just be NSA, do it. Like, go ahead.
But you know what? Sometimes they feel like I said earlier, they feel like they want to do it because the other person wants to do it, not because they want to do it. Yeah. And that's why you need to be comfortable. If you feel like you don't want to do it, don't let that other person pressure you into it. If you know that you cannot have sex with this person and not catch any feelings, or you know for a fact you have some good stuff going on, you might not want to agree to it because the person could be crazy, deranged,
delirious,
and might want to come back for seconds. And you only was giving out one helping. You wasn't. Okay. This was not an all-you-can-eat buffet. This is McDonald's. Like,
no, I have a theory to this stuff.
Maybe not McDonald's. Maybe not.
I have a theory to this stuff. I firmly believe that there's no such thing as NSA. Only because I'm going to talk about from my experience. When you meet somebody, let's say whether you meet them in the club, you meet them online or whatever, you're already coming with some strings attached. You're saying, I want this type of person. That's a string. You're saying, I want this done to me. That's a string. I want to do this. That's a string.
Just alone saying I want NSA.
Yeah.
That's a string.
Yeah. But, I mean, you're automatically coming with strings attached. Like,
Right.
Or the reverse. I don't, eat pussy. Or I don't eat ass. Or I don't suck dick. Or stuff like that.
ears, so good.
Well, girl, there's a virgin and more.
Okay.
Pop that cherry. Took that virginity.
Just break my ears.
But no, like, you're automatically coming with a string attached.
Yeah.
Because now, NSA essentially means, like, anything goes. Like, the whole shebang. Let's do everything that we can do in this time that we're together.
Word.
But once you already said, like, oh, I don't want to do this, or I don't want to do that, or I'm not looking for this, or I'm looking for this, or I want this type of person, that's adding a string to your NSA. And that's where things start getting complicated. Because now you're ideally weaning down looking for your ideal person. Which essentially is you're actually, without, subconsciously looking for the perfect person, or your perfect mate, or whatever. And that right there is where you're putting the strings in. Now, It becomes obvious, like, when you say, well, at first it's a one-time thing, and, like, it was really good, or you guys had a really good time, or it was really hot and sweaty, and you was like, oh, that's my shit, let's do that again.
Mm-hmm.
And you make plans for a second go-round, then you clearly change the terms of that, NSA to a
Right.
FWB.
Right.
Um,
I personally don't do that because, one, I am a virgin, and two, I can't have sex with a person without being in a very intimate monogamous relationship.
what is that
Because,
child about?
well, the only reason I say
Not
that is
you.
because well, for me, the only reason I say that is because I'm a very intimate person.
Mhm.
And I don't believe in letting people all up in my lady biscuits without, I don't like people. I don't like too many. I don't like too many. I don't want too many people up in my lady biscuits.
Yeah. Well, I also feel like for a female, that's also different too because.
What do you mean? There's female hoes out here.
Well, no.
There's prostitutes.
No, because I was saying, it kind of goes both ways too. But
It's a double standard.
Yeah. No, it's not really a double standard because it kind of goes for bottom too. Like you don't want any and everything all up in there. Unless that's what you want, and then hey girl, that's on you, and no one's not.
Just use a condom. Whatever. Just use
I
a
can name a
condom.
few people that's like that.
Listen, at the end of the day,
One
wrap
use
it
it.
up. Use
Yeah.
a condom. If you are, listen,
But I say that
use a condom. That is the point. Just use a condom, please.
I say that to say this though, like girls are taught at a very young age that is very precious. You need to protect it.
It runs the world. Hello? This is very, not necessarily just mine, but
Well, girl,
that runs
it's
the...
running this world.
So, what I'm saying is, it runs the world. Like, men don't want to admit it. I'm not saying that some men just don't want to be successful just to have, their own self-worth. That's completely fine.
Mhm.
But essentially, in human nature, we want to go out, men want to go out and impress women.
Mhm.
Why? So they can have a wife, a side, whatever. They want vagina. But at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, a man does what he does to get a woman. Like I said, there's some men out there that just want to do what they want to do for their own self-worth, and power to you, because it is not easy out here. But we do, not just women, but, they do what they do to get what they want. So, it essentially runs the world. And, if Hillary gets her way, she'll be running the USA. So.
Yeah, but
Well,
won't
she'll
nobody
be
be up in her lady biscuits?
Bill will.
Bill will. I don't think Bill's saying that anymore.
Okay, come on.
She probably shut the factory down right after
Monica.
Lewinsky came in. She's like, no.
She's like, oh no. She's like, go to your side bitch for that.
Right? Like,
This
now.
really
But
is.
everything is go to Monica.
Okay, this really
Monica
is
can do
a
that.
Fitz and Melly situation. Okay,
I'm done.
it really is.
So,
Though.
but yeah, it's just, I don't know.
I also do feel like, because especially after you mentioned what you mentioned, I feel like I'm gonna get there. That NSA isn't existing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's evolved into the sex buddies and
The side bitches. And the side niggas.
Yeah, and it's also what was the other thing?
They thought me to be partners.
Yeah, I feel like that's what all of it has involved into. That and your P&Ps.
Oh, the party and play.
Yeah, or pay and play.
Play and play too. Yeah,
Yes.
I about that. Yeah.
The P&Ps, I feel like that's what NSA has involved into now.
What you get is another stream.
What the hell is a party
Okay.
and play?
Okay, let's get together. Let's do some coke. Let's do some blow. Let's smoke some weed. Let's do some kind of drug, and
then
have
play.
wild, crazy sex.
And then pay and play, obviously.
Pay and play.
Pay and play.
Like finance.
Finance, yes.
Okay, you gonna finance this
finance?
good dick.
No, cause now they say you're gonna pay for my time,
Okay.
and we're gonna play.
Yeah.
So prostitute.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I think they prefer what we call escorts now.
Escorts, tricks. I mean, it's all the same.
Whatever.
Okay.
But I feel like that's what it's involved into, and it's I guess it's unfortunate because at one time it used to be a way of, I guess, expressing yourself and just staying under the radar without having a whole bunch of people in your business, and still being able to, get what you want.
And like your mouth would change.
And
that,
then you
really.
know
Like,
what? You know what it is
fuck
too.
up what you're doing.
That too, and you know what it is
Don't
too.
really tell
People,
you I don't. This person, that person, just.
that's what it is too. A lot of people. There's times where I have had a fantasy, I guess you could say, that I wanted to work out. Listen, we're not gonna say what it was, but you can't do that.
Okay.
Anyway, bitch, there's certain things that you can't do because people don't know how to keep their mouth shut.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
And that's not even just with sex. That's with anything. Like, I can't even go rob a bank.
Yeah, like with at my company that I work for, like if someone is hooking up,
No,
and
trust me, it's very low.
and they're not quiet about it,
Woo.
it gets around.
Sometimes they don't even have to be quiet about it. Sometimes they just get caught and the wrong person saw it, and that's just it.
That's the end of it.
Yes, trust me, I know.
Yes, girl.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
High school on steroids.
High school, listen, whatever the drug is, Molly. High school on Molly.
Yes.
High school on
Oh
Molly.
no, that ain't what you want.
No. So,
No.
But essentially, I feel like NSA is not for me. I am not an NSA kind of girl. I'm not a hit and quit.
I've never dibbled and dabbled in the NSA life, so
I've never done it. Well, I got tricked into it, but that was different. I got tricked into it, but I wouldn't do it.
now I will say I was in a situation where X that. Delete.
Okay, I was in a situation where it was supposed to be NSA.
Mm-hmm.
So this was supposed to be like a one-time thing, and next thing I know, a year later, we're like still going at it.
Okay.
But that was a good.
This bitch was living through that situation. By the way,
That was a good
That bitch
arrangement, though.
that bitch was living
And
through
see,
that situation.
clear as day in your example,
Mm.
it evolved from y'all being NSA to sex buddies.
Damn, that sounds so dirty now.
But that's what
We
y'all
just-
was on a regular
yeah.
basis.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we
I
had
mean,
her.
you a thought anyway, so what do it matter?
and yes, I'm still living through that situation because that was everything.
I
Oh,
wasn't here for that.
Lord. Oh,
It wasn't
Lord,
bad.
if you was,
It wasn't
I'm
bad.
telling you,
It definitely was not bad.
you would probably want to partake
It
too.
was a relationship without the dating
relationship. Oh,
part. Yeah.
Was it a fuck relationship?
yes.
Yeah. With like,
Excuse my French.
It
that
was
was
a
the only way to put it.
sexuationship.
I didn't mean to curse.
anyway,
but-
moving on. This is about my personal life. Sheesh. But yeah.
So I guess the PSA to the NSA, or for the NSA, is that NSA is non-existent.
Yes.
And if you are participating in
Safe.
NSA,
Yes,
safe.
wrap it up.
watch your posting on Craigslist because you never know who might be out there
Oh
trying
my
to come get you.
God.
I'm just saying, don't play. There is
I'm
a
not saying
section
no word.
on Craigslist where them people be posting. Not only they ads, they escort ads.
They still
But
do that though?
Yes, they do. Not only do they still post their escort
I'm not
ads, but
saying
people post
word.
ads like, where they are looking for a sex buddy or, NSA or dominatrix or things like that. Watch who you talking to about, especially when it comes to the NSA. I mean, I think you just need to watch who you talking to anyway when it comes to involving sex. So
on that note,
Cray, do you have anything to say? Like anything that you want to get off your chest?
about that topic?
No, girl. That
Um,
topic is done.
well-
write us with your thoughts and opinions on the topic this week.
And
But say, do you have like something that you want to express though? Okay.
So no, that's all for today, Kevin.
Oh, okay. My bad.
So with that being said,
The tea has been served.
Before we completely end the show, I would like to Before we completely end the show, I would like to raise a glass.
I'm glad I didn't sit.
Dedicate this show to a friend of mine who passed away, and also her friend, Brandy Mitchell and Dominique Cook. May you both rest in paradise. My prayers go out to your families and your close friends. And yeah, that's it. Alright, so on that note,
We're out here.
we out.
See y'all peoples next week. Love y'all.
Bye.